Hello again, crafty friends. I am back. Oh crap, sorry for the shakiness. I am back today with my first completed fall journal. It's the first this year. It is the first of 6. I was going to make them all at the same time. I was going to do all of the ephemera packs by themselves, and all the journaling cards by themselves in sets of 6. But I was really wanting to, before I kept going with that part of the project, figure out whether or not I was even going to be able to make the plan I had for these journals work. And I was. So I completed this one, and I will use this one as a template for the other 5. I will do it differently. I will not decorate all the pages or put all the things in the journal first before I bind, because that made it really hard to do the binding. I will definitely do it completely different this time or the next time. But anyway, I'll just hop right in. I did use lots of different papers from lots of different places. I will try my best to link the papers that I used in the description box below, as well as a link to the journals once they are on my Ko-fi shop. Coffee? I don't even know. Anyway, I will link those once they're in the shop. Let's just go ahead and get started. This is a piece of cream colored sari silk. I did end up using a 9 by 12 envelope as my cover. It's not something that I have done in a while, actually. It was quite a while before since the last time I did that. But what I did was I actually took the envelope and I collaged it. And then I sewed around the edges. My son fixed my sewing machine, so I have that back. So exciting. I did embellish the front. This is some washi tape. I honestly can't tell you where I got that either. And some printables. And then I used, for the inside cover on both front and back, as well as the first page, I used cardstock that was in a couple of different paper packs from Michaels that I got last year. This is a pocket. It does not have anything in it yet because I couldn't figure out what to put in it yet, but I will get there. I used the other side of this white cardstock. It was white, so I distressed it a little with some distress ink, and then I just glued a piece of paper in here from a kit that I got from, I believe, Artie Mays. This is some coffee dyed paper with washi from Your Creative Studio and a washi sticker that I got on Amazon, a bunch of mushrooms. I got a mushroom pack of stickers, so this one's one of those as well. This page, I believe the store is Vintage by Me, and it is on Etsy. I have not, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it is. It is on the other side of the paper that comes in the Your Creative Studio box. I wanted the shiny side in the journal and just have the faint stamped images. This is a tab that I believe is from my Porch Prints. Not really sure where I got this printable. I just printed it out on some coffee dyed paper to give it a little bit of extra vintage feel and have it be a little flimsy. These tickets were from Pink Monarch Prints. They were just white with this stamping on them, or this lettering. I distressed them and put these rub-ons that I got at Dollar Tree on them. This is from a kit that I bought recently. I believe it was Artie Mays. This paper is also from Len Art Studio, which is a book page. This paper, I believe, is from Kara Brandon Creations. It's got coffee dyed paper on the back. I just made this out of 2 pieces of printed paper, really, and made a text spot. This is one of my favorite features of this journal. It features a tag and a journal card from Artie Mays on a Edith Holden book page envelope, and it flips out. I used tulle from Dollar Tree to cover this page, collage page from, again, I believe Artie Mays. There is a guest check in here that you can use as a journaling card. And, oops, sorry. Then on this side, this is the envelope. The flap for the envelope, I used it to do a text spot. And this, oops, only one of these is supposed to be in there. This is that textured page from this month's Your Creative Studio box. I just thought it was cute and a cute addition. I did use a lot of that box in this journal as well. I have this printable. I printed it on coffee dyed paper to give it's a French receipt of some sort, just to give it a little bit of extra vintagey feel. Text spot with a little Artie Mays journal card. And so this was actually a tag that I ended up using 2 of the cut aparts and actually covering what was on the tag and putting these on instead. And I cut the top of the tag off as well. This is from Artie Mays, as is this. I printed this out, just regular paper. And I'm not sure where I got this printable. I've been unable to track down where I got it. I just know that I have it. Unfortunately, I bought it last year, and I didn't really keep good track of what I bought last year, unfortunately. This is an Edith Holden book page. And I used this library pocket to decorate, and then this was a tag that I turned into a journal card as well. Some dyed notebook paper. So this is a coffee dyed piece of paper with a decoupaged napkin on it, just for fun. I wanted to see if I could make it work, and I actually like how it looks. So I will definitely be doing that again for the other 5 journals. And this is another collage sheet from Artie Mays. I made these round stickers last year with some Distress ink sprays and oxide sprays and some actual ink pads and a whole bunch of other stuff and some stamps, and then I just used a sticker. And then this is a postcard from an Artie Mays kit. Another one of those vintage papers that I printed. I love that it's so cute and tiny. And then this is a tag that I just covered with the tissue paper that came in last month's Your Creative Studio box. This page, I actually got a lot of heat for this page, which really kind of irked me. In one of the journaling groups that I'm in, people were like, I don't understand why you used that paper. That paper wasn't right, or there's too much gold, or it's too messy, or whatever. But I really like it. I love it. It is and you know what? I'm not upset, honestly. Let me just say, I'm not upset. I'm just a little frustrated that we can't be nice to each other. Kindness goes a long way. So just throwing that out there. But anyway, I used this graph paper, and I used I love this stuff, metallic gilding polish from Cosmic Shimmer, and I used a stencil from Tim Holtz and some Ranger ink texture paste, which I am almost out of, to do this, and I just love how it turned out, to be honest. I think it's fantastic. So this is an envelope that I did the smudge technique let me show you. I've got one that, do I have one? No, I don't have one. So the envelope, I use the smush technique, with Ranger ink and Tim Holtz Distress Oxides and inks and some stamps to create this envelope. I created this tag, which is just an index card that I did the same technique with, and then just embellished. This super cute wax seal stamp. This, I'm not even entirely sure where I got this coffee dyed doily from. I only have enough to do these 6 journals. So I've got to figure out where I got them because I haven't been able to find doilies anywhere. Here's a center. I haven't decided if I'm going to do something else with this, but for now it's just blank. This is the other side of that envelope. I made a book page tag and just used some rub-ons to make it look cute. Here's the other side of that messy gold page. This is an envelope. This is just the part of the envelope that closes. I don't know why words are hard and I can't figure out what the name of that word is. But anyway, this is an Edith Holden book page that it was just writing on both sides and I just turned it into a tag with a sticker, another wax seal, and then this folds out. Let me move this over here. This is just a printable from, honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I've got to track it down. I can't remember where it came from, but I will definitely try to track it down. And a little tiny wax seal here, and this sticker I got at Dollar Tree. And then these are a construction kit. They are postcard construction kit that was a collaboration between Artie Mays and Love Junk Journals. And I had a bunch of them and realized these particular ones were really vintagey. So they would work perfectly in the fall journals. So I decided to add a mushroom sticker to this one, do a little bit of distressing, and make 2 pockets. This is just an index card I dyed and decorated. And then just printed this on regular paper. I just printed one side and then printed the other. This is that vellum from last month's Your Creative Studio box with some washi and some stickers. I thought it was a nice fun little element. And this is another one of those construction type projects. And I can't remember whether it was just Artie Mays or whether it was just Love Junk Journals or it was another collaboration between the 2 of them. But I will definitely, like I said, link everything below. I did dye the large tags that came with these pockets. The problem is that because of my printer is not laser, it's inkjet, it does this. It the color bleeds, but I'm okay with it because I think it kind of adds a bit of grunge to my fall journal, so I was good with it. This is the other side of that Edith Holden book page. So this was fun to make. This is a printed journal page, and it prints out, this size, the regular page size. And I just folded it in half, glued it together, and then cut around and decided to just stick it in with some washi tape for some extra journaling space. Another tag I made with an Oliver Twist book page. And this is a quote. I believe this was from Artie Mays as well, as was this. These were some tags I made recently. I made 6 of them, 1 for each journal. A book page tag with just some coffee dyed paper on the back. see, I did that same thing with that printed page over here. Again, I think that's super fun. And then this was that little paperback envelope that I made. And there is a tag in here. Copy dyed paper on the back. Get in there. And then this is the other part of that tool. And then this is the other side of that book page. I used this journal card that was in one of the Artie Mays kits, and I added some of this fun stuff that is throughout the journal. I got it at Dollar Tree in the Halloween section last year, and I really had a very small amount left going into this season, and I used it a lot last year. So I went and I bought 3 or 4 more packages. That's how much I love this stuff, and I actually might even use it throughout the year just because I really do like it. But I'll have to get some more. This is an Artie Mays journal card. I just backed it with some copy dyed paper. And I like that it's taller than the page to give a little bit of contrast and definition and some interest to the page. Another little teeny tiny journal card that I just glued to the paper with some, this is literally from the Dollar Tree. I have a ton of it. I bought I want to say 12 rolls of it because I just thought it was so cute. And so I've got a ton of it. And then this is the other side of that Your Creative Studio paper that's in the box. And I like the shininess of this. And I just backed it. Some washi tape from, I do believe, Your Creative Studio. This was from one of the Artie Mays kits. And then we have come to the end. So that is it. I'm sure there's some finishing touches that I will have to put on this. I will need to add my logo, my label, and, some stuff in the front cover. But I am really happy with how this turned out, and I cannot wait to do the next 5. I'm actually thinking, since I am going to complete some pages before I sew everything into the journal covers, I do need to complete the journal covers and the pages, but I'm definitely going to, look at that. It's so funny how thick this is. It's so chunky. I am going to complete the journal pages, at least the basic journal pages, and the covers, and sew those together before I decorate, just because I really think it'll be much easier to sew it into the cover without all the bulk, because the bulk did make it very hard to sew it in. I did it, obviously, but it was very time consuming. So that's definitely my next project. Hopefully I will be able to do a video tomorrow with a tutorial on how I made these covers. I will show a completed version. I won't sew on camera though, because my sewing machine is bulky and I don't have a good setup for that. But yeah, I will definitely be doing that at some point here very soon. If not tomorrow, then definitely sometime this week. Anyway, thank you as always for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Bye.